Hello and welcome to Ocean Academe Calculus 12. Finding volume of revolution using cylindrical shells, example 1. Rotated around the y-axis is the region in the first quadrant between y equals x squared and y equals minus 3x squared plus 36. Algebraically, find the volume occupied by this solid. First, let's draw our graph. So y equals x squared would look like that, and our other line would look like this, roughly. Now, in order to find out where these intercept, we have to set these two equations equal to each other. So x squared equals minus 3x squared plus 36. So solving for x, we've got 4x squared equals 36. X squared equals 9. So x equals plus or minus 3. Now the question is asking about the volume and regarding the first quadrant. So we're really only concerned with the positive 3. So right here, this would be at 3. Now, using cylindrical shells, we want to just use a cross section of this. So this lower limit, that would be our y1, and here this would be our y2. This value here would be our x. Now, our limits were 0 to 3, just the first quadrant. And we're finding volume. So we know that volume would be 2 pi radius times h would be the thickness. So in other words, we could rewrite this as, we'll pull out the 2 pi, and that's limit from 0 to 3. And then instead of r, we're going to put our x. That's what this represents here. That's our r is our x. And now our thickness would be our top curve minus our bottom curve. So that would be our y2 minus our y1. So rewriting this, we would have 2 pi, and we still have our x, and now let's plug it in. Our y squared, or y2, would be negative 3x squared plus 36 minus our x squared. So this would be the same thing, but let's just simplify this. This would actually be, we multiply by x, and we would get minus 4x cubed plus 36x. Now let's take our antiderivative. I'm going to write this up here. So our antiderivative will be 2 pi times negative 4x to the power 4 over 4 plus 36 x squared over 2. And this will be over the interval from 0 to 3. So now we can plug in our values. So we have 2 pi times now negative 4, these over 4, that cancels out. So we have negative, and we plug in our upper limit, which is 3 to the power 4, and that will be plus, this reduces down to 18 times 3 squared minus our lower limit. So this will be 2 pi times minus 0 to the power 4 plus 18 times 0 to the power 2. Simplifying this, we get a value of 162 pi.